Hey guys, Brian here with Audio Plugin Deals. Today we're going to check out the Smart Comp plugin, which is an intelligent compressor plugin by Sonible. So let's check it out. Alright, so today we are here to check out the Smart Comp, which is a intelligent compressor by Sonible. If you guys remember, we have frequency-selective, their little EQ suite over at our shop, and some of you may be familiar with that. We did cover that in the blog fairly recently. So let's check out the Smart Compressor. They also have like the Smart EQ, which we covered, so if you're familiar with that, you may be a bit familiar with how their plugins work. So we get a nice intro here when you open up the plugin, and it goes through and tells you everything that you need to know, which is pretty cool. So you get all this info right when you open the plugin, and there is an in-depth manual, but the fact that it gets all this right away, right there for you, is pretty nice. So I like using compression on drums. This is a really useful plugin because if you don't know how compression works, or you may be intimidated by it because you've tried it before, just throwing on a compressor and adjusting some knobs, and someone said I need these drums to sound bigger, you throw a compressor on it, ends up sounding worse. So Sonible's Smart Compressor has a learning tool, a lot like their Smart EQ and the frequency-selective EQ suite that we have available in our shop that I covered in the blog fairly recently, a few weeks back, maybe a couple months ago. So we will check this out, what it sounds like on drums, and then I'll go through there's a bass line, a couple synth basses, and then some keys here, because this has presets for different kinds of instruments as well. So right now I'm just going to bypass it. We'll listen to the drums. So now what I'm going to do is learn that signal. Now you hit here, right, this record button. It will analyze the input signal and apply a custom parameters into here with the knobs, and then you can also go and adjust the knobs and use it as a regular compressor as well. But the real power here is, if you don't know a lot about compression, this is an amazing learning tool to find out what it does to make it sound good, and then you can do little micro adjustments here and find out what each of these parameters actually does to your sound in real time. So all you do is hit that, and that blue bar will fill up as it's learning the sound there. And then, so that was just the standard. Let's try the drums preset specifically. Now I'm going to try it on that loop there, because the loop down here is a bit loud. So we will go reset, go to drums, and then play that from the beginning. So it mixes together nicely, and again, if this these drums, the kit is a bit too quiet, you can always just go in and adjust things as well. Alright, so now we've got it on the drums. Let's check out the keys. I'm just going to show you what it sounds like right now. So I'd really like the bass line to come down a bit without it being drowned out by the drums, and so let's check that out. I'm going to try it on the keys now. You hear them there. Go to the keys preset. Okay, I'm going to redo that because as soon as I started recording that, learning the sound, the keys stopped playing. And there's one more bass line. There it is. You see how the learning tool, if the audio signal stops playing, it stops learning. So it is intelligent there, where it will only learn your input signal as it's playing. It won't continue to record and determine what needs to be applied until it has enough of the input signal to go off of. So let's check that out in the full mix. You see how I applied it on the fly to that kick there. Here where the kick is isolated, and it really brought out the punchiness there. You can hear the difference there. So that was all done in a matter of minutes without knowing really much about compression. That's why this is such a great learning tool. It has a lot of features. It has all the features of a great quality compressor, but that learning tool really sets the Sonible plugins apart and really puts them a level above when it comes to, you know, really instant gratification. And then up here we also have the A/B function, so you can set one set of parameters to A, do a different one on B, maybe experiment with some things, and go right back and forth. A/B, those two signals, see exactly what they sound like right next to each other, and then of course adjust the input and output signal there, and then you can save your favorite parameters here. So again, that was just a brief rundown. The Sonible Smart Compressor, a really great addition. I have a lot of compressors, but I use the Sonible plugins a lot. Speaking of the Smart EQ and the other, the Frequency EQ suite, because it's just so easy and instant to get something, and it's also a really good learning tool if you're trying to find out how to use compression and how to use these different parameters without making it, you know, sound like crap. All right, guys, so that's been the Sonible Smart Comp, the new intelligent compressor by Sonible, brand new. Be sure to go check that out in the shop. It's a really awesome plugin, and you will not be disappointed. Remember to like, comment, subscribe to our YouTube channel, because we do videos like this all the time. We do live streams as well, where we have some fun and we have some giveaways. So please stay tuned for that. And until next time, this is Brian with Audio Plugin Deals. Thanks for watching, guys.